we're talking about today is something I wish I was told when I was 16 years old. You know you can achieve great things, but you're not putting in all the effort that you could be. You get anxiety and you let it sit. You let it ruin your day. Something bad happens to you throughout the day and that's all you can think about. You're fixated on that negative. Somebody criticizes you and you let it eat at you all day. You can't get it out of your mind. And then you start to get self-conscious about what they criticized you on. You let all of these negative life experiences affect you and you don't do anything to fix it. You don't do anything to figure it out and better it. You accept the negative mindset and that's okay to you. You have goals. You have massive fucking goals, but yet you don't even try to chase them. You always have some excuse. Oh, I'll start tomorrow. Oh, I'm scared. I don't have time. Cry me a fucking river. Why are you standing up for the things that hold you back? Why are you giving power to those things that keep you here, that keep you negative and unmotivated? You're choosing to stay in this state, to live in it, when you know you could be achieving 10 times more than you are right now. Why do you continue to sabotage yourself, to lie to yourself, knowing it's a choice to be happy, but yet you sit here and sulk in the negativity? So why do you do it? Why do you sit in the negativity? Why do you sit in those depressive, anxious, and self-doubting thoughts? It's gonna keep you here. It's gonna keep you an underachiever. This is what I've experienced and learned from going through that exact same thing. There was a span of time, 6 years to be exact, where I was comfortable in my depression, in my anxiety, negative thoughts, and worrying. That comfortability caused me to dwell on the thought of, what if I commit to this thing and 5 years down the road, I don't enjoy it or I don't find success in it? Or what if I fail and everybody laughs? Everybody judges me. And me choosing to live in that thought process caused me to never take action to better myself. Because I was fucking scared. I was terrified to fail. Terrified to be judged and laughed at. And this growing over time caused genuine fear. Fear of the unknown. The thought of being happy and having all these great things in life was so foreign to me. Committing to a better me was utterly fucking terrifying. Because it was the unknown. And the unknown is one scary fucking place. I had not a sliver of an idea of the man that I wanted to be, that man that I so desired to be. I had no clue. I knew I wanted success, but I always thought to myself, what would I be if I did have this success? That thought process paralyzed me. So I sat in the depression, in the self-limiting beliefs. I was there for so long that it created the delusion that this was happiness. This was who I am. I can't have those successes because that's not me. The depression is me. But living in that comfortability of your self-doubt, your negative thoughts, anxiety, and depression only gets you two things in life. A life that's underwhelming and fucking regret. Sure, you'll have a nice house, car, nice clothes, and shoes. But if you look at your career, are you happy and proud of it? If you look at yourself, will you be at peace? Will you be grateful? Will you be fulfilled with the life that you chose, knowing that you didn't break free from that fear? You let that fear win. And that fear of confronting your self-doubt and self-limiting beliefs was so paralyzing to you that you couldn't bring yourself to overcome it. And that choice you made to be comfortable will lead you to a long life of regret. Because sometime in the future, you're gonna think to yourself, what if? What if I just fucking committed to overcoming the anxiety, the depression, the hardship that I faced when I was younger? And deep down inside, down to your core, you know that you could have achieved everything that you desired, but you were being too big of a fucking pussy to confront yourself. Now you have to live in the bed that you made for yourself. Now you have to live with that lingering disappointment that you'll always have in yourself. And you'll always have the thought of, what if? But at the end of the day, the difficulty that came with confronting your emotions was terrifying to you. So you chose instant gratification. You chose to feel good in the present moment. You chose to spend time scrolling, going out on the weekends and partying, playing video games, and sitting in your bed doing jack shit with your life. Instead of confronting the things that hold you back from achieving the life that you fucking desire. You say you're gonna be a millionaire. You say you're gonna achieve all these successes in life. But if you're being genuinely fucking honest with yourself, what are you doing to make that a reality? You believe just because you think it's going to happen, it will? You believe just because you think you deserve it, the world is just gonna hand it to you? No. To be great, to be successful in every area of life, it takes more than just waking up early, going to the gym, reading a couple books, and saving money. It takes changing how you think about yourself, how you handle certain conflicts and situations, how you talk to yourself, how you handle your own thoughts when they decide to have zero fucking belief in your success. It takes extreme fucking sacrifice, and it's up to you if you choose to bear that pain or not. Fuck me. The steps I'm taking to become the best version of myself, it's extremely simple, yet it's so fucking difficult. You need to list everything that you do. And yes, I mean fucking everything. Your habits, how you talk to yourself in your head, the emotions you feel, how you show up for people at work and in your relationships, how you spend your money, how you spend your free time. Now ask yourself with 100% honesty, if you're living like this in 5 years, will you be fulfilled? And now if the answer is no, then make a list of the person you desire to be in the next 5 years. And I mean, once again, list fucking everything. The habits that you want to have, the emotions that you want to feel, the way that you want to show up for the people at work and outside of work, the way you want to spend and invest your money, the way you want to spend your free time, the career that you want. What do you want in every aspect of your life? Now that you got the person that you want to be, the person that you desire to be, the next step is to develop your why. Why the fuck are you going to do this? When times get hard, you need a why. You need to ask yourself, why do you want to be the best version of yourself? Why do you want this specific amount of money? Why do you want the career that you have? Why do you want this relationship? Why do you want that girl? Why do you want to treat your friends a certain way? Why do you want certain friends? Why do you want that car? Why do you want anything and everything at all? And now it's time to take action. You need to start becoming the person you want to be. And just know you cannot fix everything at one time. There's certain things that you can fix multiple things at one time. Like you can quit liquor, you can quit smoking weed and quit vaping all at one time. At least I did it all at one time. But there's other things that don't work like that. There's other things that you can't change multiple at once. Overcoming anything mentally is extremely mentally exhausting, and you need to have sole focus on that. You cannot be working on anxiety, self-doubt, fixing your negative self-talk. Maybe you can. This is something that you have to play with, and you have to figure out what works best for you. Just know there will be a time where you try to take on too many things and you eventually crumble. So you just gotta play with it and get the fuck back up after you kick yourself down. I forgot to say this. You need to put in extreme effort every single fucking day. There's not a day off. It's not like the gym. Anytime you notice yourself slipping, you need to catch it. And let me warn you, the first month to year of self-improvement, self-development, self-care, self-love, whatever you want to call it, you feel so good because you constantly see improvement. But there will be a time when you're not seeing as much improvement, so then you start to doubt yourself a little bit more. You ask yourself, is this really working? This is when you need to put your head down and grind, because this is the time that will make or break you. The best thing I can say when you inevitably hit that fucking wall of, oh, I don't see improvement, oh, I'm having self-doubt, I don't believe I'm gonna achieve my dreams, I'm not progressing, you need to go back and develop your why. But once you do hit this wall, that's a great time to go back and revise those whys and just re-solidify it with yourself on why you want to be the person you want to be and why you want to do the things that you want to do. You need to re-solidify those with yourself. So now's the time. Now is the fucking time. It's time to put the bottle down and lock the fuck in. It's time to put the blunt down and confront yourself. You gotta separate yourself from the negativity. Distance yourself from the friends that hold you back. The friends that don't have goals as big as yours. The friends who don't respect your values, your principles, and the friends who don't call you out on your bullshit. You need to get away from that. Tell them you want to better yourself. And if they don't want to ride with you, it's time to separate yourself. That doesn't mean cut them out completely. It just means when they go out, stay home. When they invite you over to their house and you know they're going to be smoking and drinking, say no. No matter what that sacrifice is, you need to fucking make it. And don't get me wrong, you might already be doing great in life. But just because you're doing great in life doesn't mean you're fulfilled, doesn't mean you're happy. You might look great from the outside, but inside, are you happy? Are you fulfilled with yourself? Are you content? Are you at peace? Are you grateful? That's one of the most important things in life. If you don't have that, life is kind of miserable and it's hopeless. Let me not forget this. You need to stop waiting until you feel like it, until you feel like starting your goal and starting your dream. Because what happens if you never feel like doing it? What happens if you never feel like changing your life for the better and confronting yourself? Because it's fucking terrifying. There's always going to be something that numbs the pain that you feel, numbs the hardship that you face. There's always going to be that thing. With confronting yourself and confronting your emotions, your thought process, your negative self-talk, there is a pain that is brought with it, but that pain will only bring you up. So you got to make the choice if you're going to listen to that negativity or if you're going to put forth action and change your fucking life. Because if you keep listening to that negativity, you keep listening to that self-doubt, to that subconscious stuff, you fucking suck, buddy, you're dog shit, you're never going to achieve this. Where do you think that's going to lead you? Just know the rest of your life solely depends on what you do today, so choose fucking wisely.